Hello everyone, welcome to Bachata Basic Bootcamp by Becky here at Bachata Library. Today we're going to talk about and showcase how to do a Bachata Basic, at least in the best way that you can, yes? So we're going to start with the very basic steps, and I want to just preface this by saying that to learn how to do a Bachata Basic smoothly, you have to start in levels, meaning that your body cannot create shapes until it can create lines, until it can create weight shifts, until it can create pauses. So we're going to start from the ground. As most of us understand, the basic is 3 steps to the left tap, 3 steps to the right tap. From a lead's point of view, you're going to start 1, 2, 3, tap, 5, 6, 7, tap. As much as we might think this is an easy thing to do, it's not necessarily. This requires a weight shift that you have to understand and uncover with just your core, yes? So being able to actually step into the ground is important. And 5 shift, and tap. And then so on and so forth. Now, the second thing I want us to focus on is the bend in our knees. The bend in our knees is to neutralize our position a little bit. Because the Bachata Basic, as it has evolved, now has levels. So you can start at a lower level and you can go lower than that. But if you start here at this mid-level, you can also go higher than that. Yes? So we're going to flex our knees. We're going to bend and continue this motion. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. I'm sure that just with the bend of the knees, you've seen a very, very drastic difference. Now my body is responding. My hips are responding, my rib cage is responding, and so are my shoulders and my chest. Now, the third thing I want us to pay attention to and focus on is our hips. Our hips are going to naturally move with that bend in the knee, but what I want us to really focus on is extending the hip. So it's not just letting the hip go naturally out, it's really pulling the hip out so you can exaggerate the shape that you have once your leg is bent. Let me explain. When you bend over to the left, your hip comes out. If you learn to exaggerate this extension and know how to separate this part of your body, you can accentuate different parts of your basic. So it goes. Shift weight, bend the knees, bring out the hip. And 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to stop right there, and I'm going to talk about something very important. The basic step for bachata has evolved. There are about 4 or 5 different basics at the time. There's the traditional basic, traditional basic, modern basic, Sensual basic, that is taught by 2 or 3 different creators right now that have their own styles. I don't want this to be something that confuses anyone, so I just want you to understand now that the basic that I'm basically covering today is more of a side-to-side motion that's going to turn into a figure 8 motion. Okay? Now, we're still starting with just side to side. This is technically known more as our traditional basic. From this traditional basic, you can then start to go up in levels. Remember what I said. You cannot go up level. You cannot skip the level without going to the first level. So, your bachata basic. Weight shift, knees bent, extend the hips, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our next tidbit of the basic is going to rely here a little bit more on the rib cage and our chest and our shoulders. This is going to be able to give a little bit of a contradiction, a little bit of a pull to what our body is doing once it goes to one side. Yes? So your rib cage, if it's going in a line, your hips, is going to go the opposite way. This is also going to be important for later on because when your hips are doing a figure 8, your rib cage is also reacting. Yes? So it's important to understand what body parts are reacting to what when you're doing your basic step. So we're going to pull our rib cage to the foot that's stepping away from the hip that is pulling. And we start. Weight shift, knees, hips, rib cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will show you from the front so you see how exaggerated it is here. And bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I think we're doing good so far. And we're almost done. Now, what we're going to focus on are our arms. And I know our arms are the trickiest thing. But what I really want you to focus on is the opposition in the exact same way that your rib cage and your hip are opposing, your hip and your foot are opposing, your weight and your weight are opposing. So a good exercise to practice at home is by bringing one shoulder out and reaching with the hand opposite. Then you're going to rotate the shoulders, push this one back, rotate this one to the front, and switch hands. Okay? This is going to be a good exercise just to find a little bit more of a natural curve in your basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, this exercise is very exaggerated. It's very safe to say that I don't necessarily think that you want to do your basic all the way across your body. This is just to get used to the motion of the rotation along your spine when you're pushing one shoulder to the front and the other to the back. It shouldn't look like this, because you are over-rotating and using parts of your body that you don't need to. It's important to note that the shoulder is going, the hand is going. And then, as time progresses, you will be able to relax it more, respect the center of your line, don't go across with your hands, and be able to dance a very nice, casual, natural basic. From the back, it will look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lastly, have fun. I want you to be able to feel comfortable in your basic, of course, but what I really want you to be mindful of is practicing these little movements over and over and over again until they feel natural and they start to combine together. All of these things will eventually form together, and they work separately, but they work better when they're put together. Yes? So one more time, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do to some music. Follow along. Weight shifts, balls of your feet, knees, hips activated, rib cage activated, arms nice and rotated. 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to keep in mind that this is more of a traditional basic. It follows a line. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. From the side, it will look like a line. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If you become a little bit more advanced and you feel like you can progress, this is where you can throw a figure 8 and see how your body naturally responds to it. I will begin the figure 8 from the bottom of my feet to my knees to my hips. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. We will practice both. So let's listen to some music now.
Buenas tardes, señorita, ¿cómo le va? Antes de despedirme yo quisiera hablar, agradecerle por su amor e intimidad. Quizás no soy perfecto, pero es la verdad.